what's up YouTubers, Aldo SJ back with a brand new video for yous here. Sorry I haven't been around in the last several months. That is due to me unfortunately losing my wife. I lost my wife 5-6 weeks ago, and I'm trying to get myself back to a sort of happy place. My wife knows that these kind of videos were my happy place, so if I'm gonna start anywhere, this is probably the best way to do it. Getting some reviews done, and I have managed to acquire, as the title says, what this review is about. Now, this belt was introduced a couple weeks after WrestleMania 18 in 2002, the original F version, and then going into the summer of 2002, the E version when it was introduced. So this title's history, this specific design of this championship, was from, I want to say, April of 2002 to, I want to say, April or May of 2005. Hazard F5 can correct me if I'm wrong. I do appreciate those corrections if I'm right or wrong, so please, Hazard, drop a comment down below and tell me that. But as I've just done the history of its timeline, the men that have held this championship go from the likes of the first inaugural champion for this design, Triple H, going on to the Immortal Hulk Hogan, The Undertaker, The Rock, Brock Lesnar, Paul White, The Big Show, Kurt Angle, and then eventually going to Eddie Guerrero. Sorry, I jumped ahead. I do apologise there. My mind's all over the place there. Going to Eddie Guerrero in February of 2004, and going on to the longest reigning SmackDown WWF WWE champion of this specific design. Of course, I'm talking about JBL, John Bradshaw Layfield, and the last man to hold this design was John Cena, not that long after WrestleMania 21 in 2005, and the championship is, of course, oh wait a minute, it's got some weight to it, 2 seconds, is the Undisputed championship belt. So this version was brought around in April of 2002. Sorry, it's some weight to it. And what a championship. Let me get it out and I'll show you. And here it is. Now, this is the 2020 version. Now, those that remember, if those not remember their history of this channel, I did actually have a V2, which had Hogan's nameplate on it. I, silly enough, sold that version. I don't know why, but I did. And this came on offer on Euroshop quite recently, and I decided to purchase it, and very, very happy that I managed to purchase it, because see this 2020 version, I think Hazard F5 has done the review on it as well. What a beast of a belt, and I will get into more in-depth review on this in a few seconds. But yeah, what a championship. It is heavy. I mean, for what I had, it was light as anything, whereas this version is very, very heavy. So, as I've usually said in the past, let's discuss some replicas. Okay guys, so here's the in-depth review of the Undisputed V2 2020 version. What a beautiful, honestly, words. This belt has there's no words to describe this belt. It's absolutely stunning. All around the strap, plates, wonderful. Go into the top of the logo, the in-depth on even the etching of the logo is amazing. Little mirror effect in the black paint, that wasn't in the original, or at least there was black paint, but the mirror effect wasn't fully there then. The eagle on the top, absolutely stunning. I don't like that. I'm glad they sort of brought this kind of something similar to this design back in the updated version of the World Heavyweight Championship, because I think the eagle says a lot for the championship designs in the past. That's just my opinion. Then you've got the World Wrestling Entertainment banner. Absolutely stunning there as well. Real in depth on the writing. Only certain few people have got the original version, which is World Wrestling Federation. Kudos to them. Beautiful black globe with the same effect at the top. Personally, I would rather the globe was in blue. That's just my personal preference. I don't see me altering this to be blue. If I was going to do that, then I'd maybe get the stars blue as well, maybe. I don't know, but I'm one of these people that I don't really like touching my titles. Some zirconias in there too. These are much better than what there was originally there. These actually feel real, unlike the originals that you could feel right away with the plastic. And you have the nice little in-depth reef effect just under the globe and above the championship banner. The champion banner is absolutely lovely. I mean, I can put all my fingers across that and it really bulks out. And the nameplate, and I have done the nameplate testing on these. The original versions were a little bit longer, I think. Like I have an engraved one of my own that I was going to put on my original belt, and it was too long. So I think the nameplate that I got off Wrestling Superstore Figures Inc. years ago must have been from the bigger version of this championship when it was brought out. But wow. I tell you what, you make things 5mm or whatever it's called. I do apologize, I don't remember the preference of the actual number code name for it, but wow, what a difference. It really brings it up. I mean, even being on this pillow, I mean, look at the curve on this thing. Even on the pillow, I can get my whole hand in there. That's crazy. The black outline as well is really nice. As far as I remember it, the original version didn't have this. Again, Hazard, pop it in the comments below and tell me, please, buddy. Nameplate 2 and 3. The McMahon coat of arms. Lion holding their shield. This is really nice too. The whole effect pops out. I mean, the V2 original version had all this, all the pattern in with black in the background, which helped it pop out. I feel it possibly should have had this in here as well to help it pop out a wee bit more, but that's just a personal preference. Nameplate, side plate number 3, really nice, really basic. The WWF WWE logo in there, a few zirconias, really nice, pops out a lot better than what it did in the previous version. And these side plates have the same black bold pattern like the main plate. And then you have side plates 3, 4, 5. Same idea on the other side, just a mirror version. Then of course you have the property of which this was originally entertainment, and they just put it down to ink, and this pops out a lot better than it did, than the original one did. But yeah, the side plates are really nice. Like I say, it could have done with that little black etching effect. There is unfortunately no gold tip this version. With gold tips, I'm in the middle. It would go and it wouldn't go. I'm not too fussed about them, in all honesty. Then the etching on the snap box feels so nice. Really nice. And then they've got the etching with a logo all the way around the main strap. So it's like they've got them the size of what they were, of what they could have originally been if they were the shell effect. But in the etching is absolutely stunning. Really nice, and they've even fit the fit champion all the way in there, and that is really tiny. Those that have the original version know that this was a lot bigger. So stunning, such a championship. Honestly, I'm not kidding. This is my full in-depth review of this, and wow, the etching is amazing. Look at these stars. These stars are brilliant. I mean, I have seen the Kurt Angle version of signature of this championship, and in all honesty, see with the red and blue in the stars, I actually don't mind it. It actually looks kind of cool, but like I say, I wouldn't alter this if I could help it. And wait, go in the back, and then see the updated version. So 2020, up to date stamp of approval. And even the backing is so smooth. The strap, honestly, the strap is amazing. I mean, yeah, okay, it's got a wee bit wear there, but it's only believe it or not, it's only a week old. This is a week or so old, so maybe keep it straight for a wee while. I mean, look at the curve, and you can see the curve better when you put it like that on its back. Wow, seriously, unbelievable. This is such a nice championship, guys. I'm not gonna lie, this is beautiful. This is absolutely stunning. This is 10 times better than what I had. Honestly, this is far superior. Absolutely amazing. No other words to describe that but amazing. I mean, pop in the comments down below of what you guys think of this championship, honestly. I mean, do you have one of these? I hope you do. I hope you bit the bullet and got an offer. A year or so ago, I did have the opportunity to go for the Eddie Guerrero signature, but then I changed my mind because in all honesty, it was a strap that was off-putting. The Eddie Guerrero nameplate was appealing, but the strap was meh, you know. It didn't really do it for me. And I fought twice and just didn't go for it. Do I like the Brock Lesnar version? Yeah and no. Do I like the Kurt Angle version? Yeah, I do actually. I like the red, white and blue version of this. But I mean, signatures going forward, I mean, they could give a signature to Triple H, The Undertaker. They could do a Paul White one if they really, really wanted to. They could do a JBL one if they really wanted to. They could do a John Cena one, saying he was the last person to hold this version of the championship officially. I mean, the last person to have this version, to hold this specific design of the championship in their hands was actually Vince McMahon in going into the fall of 2005. So, and unfortunately, we never saw it again. Me personally, I think every time that John Cena lost the spinner, it should have went back to this. Because whenever Randy Orton held it, whenever Triple H held it, or any other superstar that would hold the WWF WWE Championship, every time John Cena lost the spinner, it should have went back to this, because I am a traditional championship kind of guy. Not gonna lie, yes, I do have the spinner. It sort of has grown on me. Yes, I have both the big logo and the network logo version of the belts. But that's only simply because I'm trying to get a Triple H World Championship collection. But definitely, this should have been more. This should have been used a hell of a lot more. What a beautiful belt, honestly. So guys, thank you very much for coming on the journey of reigniting the belt reviews. It's been a pleasure doing this. I hope you enjoyed the in-depth review of this Undisputed version 2 2020 version. It was difficult getting this out because I wasn't sure whether I was going to do it or not, but thank you very much if you guys have stuck around and watched this all in its entirety. I hope to get more done down the road, and I have a backlog of a few videos that I need to get out too, so stay tuned for that. I will try and get them out as soon as I can, but it felt good redoing these. I'm not gonna lie, it felt like getting back into my happy place. So let's see where we go from here. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and as I've always said, guys, stay safe, stay awesome, and good journey in life, guys. Bye.